What's up, you beautiful Redditors? Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. Welcome to the RNEWS morning show. And let's just jump into it. From r/news. Mask order issued for entire state of Texas. I guess this means we will see a lot more videos of adults throwing tantrums in Walmarts and grocery stores. Edit. Whoa. Thanks for the silvers and awards. I especially loved getting messages from so many Texans. But you're awesome people and I wish you all the best as you deal with this crisis. I'm just upset he keeps changing his mind. Last week we were told masks were required everywhere in public. Then last minute they change it to businesses get to decide. Then they change it again to mandatory. I've been wearing a mask this whole time because I'm essential, but the general population is dumb. They will act like children because of the flip-flopping. It's because he's a politician that only cares about his job. So he's making an announcement and then changing based of public opinion. He's following, not leading. Video of the press conference for the announcement. Check out the comments to the Twitter announcement. Oh man, like every single one is a variation of a Republican saying, "You lost my vote. Never voting for a Texas Republican again. Oh no, please don't wait, stop, you're making a mistake." Funny. I've seen the same kind of comments from conservative Mississippians back home who are angry about the flag change. They are frothing at the mouth about how it should have been put to a vote, posting the voting record of the state Senate to call out Republicans, and calling the governor a traitor. It's very delicious. Calling the governor a traitor, oh, the irony. We've tried nothing and we're all out of ideas. You're watching the RNEWS show. From r/news. Steve Bannon indicted in scheme to defraud donors to campaign pledging to build border wall. The Postal Investigations Service helped bring them down. Right on. We thank the USPIS for their partnership in investigating this case. And we remain dedicated to rooting out and prosecuting fraud wherever we find it. Damn, this has Netflix movie script all over it. Our motto is Nos Custodimus Quodlingus, we guard what you lick. Chris Kabak is the general counsel of the Build the Wall PAC that Steve Bannon was just arrested for being involved in as chairman. The advisory board includes Eric Prince, former CO Congressman Tom Tancredo, Sheriff Dave Clark and former pitcher Curt Schilling. Truly a Mount Rushmore of Sheffields. It's like a who's who of right-wing grifters and people comfortable lying in front of Congress. Good God, I'd love to see Eric Prince go down. Murderous scumfrick has an unbelievable amount of blood on his hands. His private army brutalized and killed so many innocent Iraqis and God knows how many others. The US should never employ mercenaries ever again. Add another one to the Trump crony indictment list. Anyone have a running total? Flynn, Gates, Stone, Cohen, Bannon, Papadopoulos, Manafort, the very best people. I wasn't sure if this was a list of people indicted or the RNC convention speakers list. You're watching the RNEWS show. From r/politics. Donald Trump has real estate debts of $1.1 billion with $900 million owed in next 4 years, report says. To think Jimmy Carter had to put his peanut farm into a blind trust, eventually selling it altogether, to avoid opening vulnerabilities for conflicts of interest. Meanwhile, Trump accepts bribes through his hotels and owes millions, billions in debt to who even knows. But sure, Mr. President, tell me more about how you are under-leveraged and this is just $1 billion filing fee. Probably. History will look kindly on Jimmy Carter. Negative billionaire in action. Trump is absolutely asterisk a billionaire. Carrot asterisk carrot, absolute carrot value. He's a billionaire. Billionairean. Billionanit. Billion yet. So, Trump has to come up with nearly $1 billion over the next 4 years. And we're supposed to believe he won't engage in desperate corruption and fraud in order to pay this bill. Lol. This may be a dumb question and I'm not trying to stick up for him at all, but they say his assets are valued at $3.66 billion currently, and if he is $1.1 billion in debt, his net worth is around $2.5 billion. So it's not like he's broke. He could sell all the crap he has and not be in debt anymore and still be a multi-billionaire. I understand it's no simple matter to liquidize yourself, but am I analyzing that incorrectly? You're watching the RNEWS show. From r/politics. Ted Cruz is asked why national debt is paramount to Republicans only when a Democrat is in their White House. Ted Cruz is as slimy as he can get. Of course Republicans only care about themselves and the power they can get their slimy fascist hands on. Just remember, they thought a 500B skinny bill, which only covered corporations, no stimulus checks, was good enough for the American people. To be fair, Cruz's wife has absolute crap taste in husbands. Man, it's like if Cruz found his wife in bed with another man, left, and returned an hour later with McDonald's for all three of them. All animals are created equal, but some animals are more equal than others. This needs to be the main question posed to all Republicans. You're watching the RNEWS show. From r/news, Target joins Walmart in staying closed for Thanksgiving this year. Let's face it, historically, deal hunting and holiday shopping can mean crowded events. And this isn't a year for crowds, the retailer said in a blog post on its website, promising savings across its stores and online, earlier than ever. It'd be nice if this year ended the tradition of everyone getting in massive crowds to go buy crap on Black Friday and instead moved all of that to shopping online. Well, Cyber Monday is already a thing. Could make it Cyber Weekend. So does this mean all workers from delivery drivers to stockers to managers get to stay home? Or is this an opportunity for the stores to get ready for Black Friday? Back when they opened at midnight, they used to work late on Wednesday. Then employees would go in Thursday evening. Working late on Wednesday meant most things were ready so they could go in as last minute is possible on Thursday. My ex, who worked various retail positions back then, would get to have Thanksgiving dinner with us every year. They really went out on a limb on that one. Closing during a holiday during the pandemic. How charitable of them. You're watching the RNEWS show. From r/news, Chicago sisters stabbed store worker 27 times after being asked to put on a mask. I'm seriously surprised he survived that. That must have been so much blood loss. Good for him though. Hope he makes a full recovery. And those two girls never get to see the sun again. What exactly did they stab him with? A Swiss Army knife. This is a much better article about it. They used a comb knife. I've never seen one in person, but I imagine it's more like a nail file considering he was stabbed 27 times and didn't require any sort of surgery. That's a weird knife, but still has a 3 1/4 blade, so much more than a nail file. That's not the actual knife that was used, that was just one of the top results when I googled comb knife. I had to google it cause I had no idea what the frick a comb knife was, haha. If you google it though, there is a very wide variety of comb knives available. And I imagine one that you're able to stab someone 27 times with without any critical damage is probably on the lower end. I'm not a comb knife aficionado, but I imagine these girls aren't either, haha. I would like to subscribe to Comb Knife Facts. Hey there, thank you for subscribing to Comb Knife Facts. Did you know that this was actually the third iteration of the comb knife? Previously, the comb lighter and the comb pepper spray were tested. They were not put into production as a result of too many hair fires and accidental eye sprayings. Going on a crazy rage for being asked to wear a mask. They're insane. And that's where we're going to end today's show. But if you like what you saw, leave a like, and if you want to see more of the RNEWS show, hit that subscribe button. As always, this has been the RNEWS show and I'll see you tomorrow.